but we have each other at the end of the day. I'm so grateful for everybody and everybody's accomplishment. I just want us to be more open-minded to each other's his story, right? Open-minded to just each other and knowing the importance of even our children, right? We may not understand what they're going through or why they do the things that they do. But they'll be at a table like this one day and be able to share their stuff, you know? So,
my mom had me at a pretty young age. So, you know, she was kind of growing as I was growing.
My mom had me and my sister pretty young, so she was growing up as well, teaching us.
A lot of jobs in the beginning, so it was a lot of me taking on responsibilities at home, helping Akil, helping Hazik, driving them back and forth to football practices and basketball practice. And
I'm close with my aunts, and it's because of my grandmother. She made sure that when we were coming up, we stayed all in a 3-bedroom apartment. It was a lot of us coming up, a lot. It was my mom, her siblings, some of the kids, me, because I was the first grandkid, my brother who came right after me. We were like all in the house together. And we did that a lot of the years. We went from apartment to house. We moved to North Carolina. We came back, but we were close, and it helps. It helps having that bond with each other. So we don't always get along, but when I'm in need of any of them, I call and they're always there.
Well, growing up was very fun. I had a lot of cousins, a lot of family around, tight-knit family.
My aunts, my mom's sisters all showed up at my house to put together all the things that her dad didn't put together. The day that I brought her home from the NICU, they were all right there. So no matter what it is we go through, they're always there.
I think that my mom could honestly have some more fun. My aunts could probably have some more fun, you know, like really. And I don't even know if that's even a thing for them, because it's like, oh, I'll work while having fun, or oh, my work is fun. Yeah, that's cool, but I like to have authentic fun too.
He's always active. I never see somebody work so much. He works 7 days, like 7 days a week. I'm like, bro, you tripping, bro. You gotta get a vacation. You know, have like a little break. He's like, nah, I don't got time for break. Like,
I can't remember like my grandmother, like I remember her working so much, but I don't remember like hugs and kisses from her. You know, like I don't remember that. Like I remember her coming in late from work and just getting in the bed with, or I'm getting in the bed with her, not the hugs and the kisses and the I love yous. And she was always working. Grandma's always working.
So what are you gonna do with this chicken?
The point of him saying I'm a businessman is that you are actually the business. The business is about making money.
All right, let's put the business aside, and I'm your niece. Can I get extra pieces of chicken?
No, I was working at the store.
What does that have
You gotta wait until the end.
This is the end.
5 minutes before. Then you.
So then I come back.
5 minutes.
So I'm not gonna buy until.
There's your choice. It's 5 minutes before. You may run the risk of nothing is left.
Even a little kid, like my mom is not the one that does like the baby talk and like the coochie coochie. No, it's like this is, you know, like she was just very straightforward. So like the way that she is with her clients and like professional, I think she still kind of carries that with her own personal life as well. Like the professional thing doesn't really change.
For as long as I can remember, I've never had really an off season. All right, if I wasn't playing football, I was playing basketball. If I wasn't playing basketball, I was running track. All right, and if I wasn't doing any of those things, I was in extracurricular activities. So it's pretty much always hit the ground running. And growing up, watching my mom work so many jobs, it really became second nature.
I always had a side hustle. Anything she did, she always had a full-time job and always had a side job. That was always something that I looked at, and you know, I love money, so I gotta go get it by any means necessary, you know.
I felt a little bit more probably pressure from that because I don't naturally feel that energy within myself. So it was definitely like, this is the standard, and you know, like you don't come from that. I feel like I heard that a lot growing up, which could sometimes be a little bit harder going through different stuff that I went through. But I think in retrospect, definitely appreciative that I have that foundation. Yeah, because it made me a well-rounded woman now. So yeah.
What? You need structure.
Literally
Okay.
stressing it out.
So who wants to be on marketing since
I've
there are
already
three of us?
created the flyer. Like what?
So Naya's on marketing.
Marketing.
Was that rude? I'm
Okay, great. So that means
As a child, I can remember getting up really early in the morning and our dad waking us up to go with him to work because he was a contractor in our younger years.
It's normal to have multiple jobs and to build businesses because that's what I've watched my whole life.
Like one thing that I loved about her, she always worked. It was always a need to take care of your responsibilities, and that's another thing that she installed in us both. I appreciate that from her also.
Like I remember when I was young, she would say, you should be saving like 70% of your check. And so I really walked around with that logic, and I would be telling my friends like, no, you should only be spending 30% and saving the rest of it. And so it just gave me a lot of like real life lessons to know how like things are gonna be when you get older, and you know how you should kind of be responsible, right?
Trying to get like him, man.
Why do you want to be like him?
Man, cause like he doing good, like, and he just his motivation to go and wake up every day to go to work.
And our parents are wealthy people because they have ideas and they have ventures and they have intellect and they have knowledge and wisdom that they've passed on to us, which we will cherish forever, and our children's 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 children will honor that as well.
You have to grind. Life is not easy one bit. Nothing comes easy. You have to work hard at anything you do. Whether it's you're gonna work, at school, you got to do it 100%. If you're gonna do a job, do it at 100%. And if you want things, you got to work for it. So you want to buy clothes and things of that nature, you got to work for it. So, I wanted that at an early age. Like I was getting things, but I wanted more things. That's why I got a job. So
just having the example of what hard work and dedication looks like from my mom, from my aunts, from my grandma, because whenever I think that I can't do it, it's always been a thought in my mind of like, yes you can, you better do it, because everybody else has been able to do it and some.
The entrepreneurship was definitely at the forefront when we grew up.
I personally don't want to work for anybody. I'd rather have something that I can call my own and build my own brand and build myself up, which is why I'm an artist. I sing and I play, the keyboard and drums. I dabble on like the clarinet a little bit. So I'm not just an investor. I dabble in all of the things that I really want to follow when it comes to life. And I want to build on those things, engineering, production, and music as well.
I definitely knew that I didn't want to work a 9-to-5 ever in my life. So every way of trying to like bypass that.
One thing that I don't take from them, they are working sisters. I have one job and that's it. I will not be at part-time. They all have 2 and 3 jobs. I'm like, no. But I've seen that a lot from them. Like my grandma, she's been working literally all of my life. And I'm just like, you're almost 70. Like, what are you still working for? Why are you working here and there? But it's normal in our family.
When I was younger, I can't wait till I get to 18 to move out of this house. But then also, like, I love these people so much. You know what I mean? So it's a balance.
So I say, like, yeah, we get in fights, but I'm like, I cannot imagine not having her. Like, she literally, not speaking to her, but she is literally my shoulder. Like, she really is.